Yeah, can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
And I can hear you, and it's
Okay.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah, finally.
Finally.
So what it do, brother? How are you doing today?
Yeah. I've been good. What I have been up to, I was trying to do like some mega recording projects, like recording like 20, 30 videos, YouTube videos in like a space of like 2-3 days.
Okay.
Maybe not just recording, editing. Like I did some bursts of shorts, like 30-minute long episode where I just talked for like 30 seconds and stopped.
Okay.
On different subtopics, short things.
Okay.
So trying to schedule out for the next 30 days on musical kinetics to try and see if it affects audience and stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, try that out. I'm still on it. I think I'm on, what day am I on? I'm on day like, this is like 1 week or less, but I have content for like quite a while. So I'll be rocking that content until I get to the end of the spree.
Okay, that's cool. Like what I did with my 48 laws of power thing is I record.
Yeah, I saw that thumbnail on Instagram. I was like, okay, this looks sleek.
Yeah,
that one with the buildings. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So basically, what I do is I find like high quality pictures on this website called Unsplash.
Unsplash. You know Unsplash. Oh yeah.
That's where I get my pictures from. Yeah. And then I use Canva to add graphics on it. So that's pretty much what has been my hack for that so far. So
yes.
When you record in bulk, it's nice because you can forget about it and just schedule and just continue your life. Think about other content and that stuff. But the funny thing is that when I recorded the 8th episode of my Laws of Power, I haven't touched my podcast since then. That was like a whole month ago. I didn't record anything. I didn't find anything. It's actually just today that I found a random topic to talk about tomorrow. So I'm trying to make my podcast like 2 times a week. So Tuesday and Friday.
Okay, yeah. Increasing
just to keep the thing going. So we'll see. We'll see.
Okay, yes, we're back. Yes, I feel that. Yeah, like, and at that point, when I was doing like 1 episode a week, I was like, oh, the growth isn't as fast as I want it to be. So I now upped it to 3. Okay. And like when I went to camp for NYC, it was like, I can't keep this up. So I slacked a bit. So I'm trying to get back into my 3 rhythm. Okay. Yeah.
It's good.
But honestly, I really want to get into like interviews. That's my next move. That's the move I want to get into on the podcast. Yeah.
Cool.
That's where I want to go.
Yeah. I already told you about my idea, right? I don't know if this is the platform to discuss my idea.
Which of the ideas?
Did I tell you about the cotton soap one? I think I told you about cotton soap.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah, no, you mentioned that.
Yeah, so basically it's what you're doing now, but we're just going to do it with like older people. And now that you have your lights and everything, we can actually like collaborate. Yeah. And some episodes it will be you that will do it. Some episodes it will be me that does it. It'll be cool.
Okay.
It'll be cool. We'll get to talk to different people from different aspects of life, the engineers, the doctors, all those kind of things. So I think that would be cool. But yeah, we'll work on that. We'll work on that very soon. So guys, watch out for that. Yes. So yeah,
watch out.
Yeah, so feel free to interview me. We can start.
Oh boy. Okay. So I think I'm going to ask the question everybody has been waiting to ask is, why did Tytanium retire?
Okay, so here's the thing. I love music. I love making music.
Pause. For those who don't know, Tytanium is this is Tytanium you're listening to. He's now a podcaster and he does other things, but primarily it started off as music. So check out Spotify. It's just Tytanium, right? Or I Am Tytanium?
No, it's just Tytanium.
Tytanium on Spotify. So he has like a few albums out The first one was Dreams. What's it called?
First one
Dreams.
was Time. First one was Time.
Time. Yes, Time. Yeah. Yes.
It had Daydreams in it.
It had Daydreams, which was my favorite song in it.
Yes. Yeah. Then I had then I have
TYME, not Time. TYME. Yeah.
TYME. I was playing with my name at that time, so Time.
Yeah.
And then I have Late Night Special. Those are the two
Late Night Special.
Yeah, on Spotify, and then a bunch of singles. So, yeah.
Yes.
So back to the question. Yeah, I retired because music is expensive. Music is expensive, and I wasn't in my creative pattern anymore. When I started music, I was doing music in Houston. Shout out to all my Houston guys. So I was doing music in Houston. H-Town. So I had like my guy who used to make the beats, and I had a place where I used to record. So he will make the beats. I'll go to his apartment, we'll work on ideas, and then as soon as we finish the idea, we'll go to the studio, we'll record it, and then we'll move on. But me moving back, and because the guy that used to make beats for me, he's a medical doctor now, so like he's busy. He's a medical doctor in America. Keanu. So so he's busy. So there's that. And then also,
so will he be sampling from the hospital now? We're taking beat samples.
I will ask him. I'll ask him. He can make it like his tag or something. Beep, beep. That will actually be cool. But yeah, so I just decided to stop it. Plus, also when I was in America, I was able to I was working when I was in America. I was like a student assistant, and so I made fair amount of money that I could use to do stuff like that. And I was also doing like side gigs. But coming back to Nigeria, I'm working now too, but my salary doesn't go as far as it used to. So I need to respect myself and stay.
Shout out to the Naira to dollar conversion.
Bruh. Each time I convert my salary to dollars, I'm like, bro, I could be making more money as a McDonald's person. Granted, it's
like if you had like a superpower.
Talk.
No, you were saying go first.
Yeah, so I said granted, if you scale it down, like in America, you have to pay for apartment, you have to pay for a bunch of things.
Yes,
like, it will be maybe comparable. But at the same time, it still isn't, because when you calculate it in your head, it's like, dude, there could have been so much more stuff I could have done with dollars in my account instead of that.
Yes. Yeah, and tying that into what you just said, like, if you had the superpower of working in America and living in Nigeria, now that would be the game right there. That's the move. I guess
that's the move right there.
I guess that's what we're trying to do, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what we're trying to do. So, so with me right now, I'm just like, I just found out that podcasting for me was just a really cool outlet. I didn't need a beat. I didn't need to be on other people's schedules to do my podcast. All I needed to do was, even when I started, it was actually your mic I started using. And then when I couldn't use your mic, I started using my iPhone. And then after I used my iPhone for a while, I bought a mic. And so now I can think of an idea at like 3 a.m. and just get up and record. I don't need to wait for somebody to like, oh yeah, let's go to the studio to do this. So there's that. Is the autonomy of it. I could discuss a broad range of topics that I don't need to like put on a beat, because sometimes with doing a beat, you want to feel like you are on beat. So like you can't really discuss everything you want to discuss. And so podcasting, and if once I get some money, I'm going to try and get a camera, and then I'm going to get back on my YouTube game. I'm going to be doing reactions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, reactions to music videos, reactions to comedy, reactions to random videos I see, just giving like social commentary and stuff. So I'm going to do that. So hopefully that happens.
And by the way, we checked out your reaction to Thunderfire. What's the name of that song?
Yeah, Thunderfire. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was watching it with the Pastor Elovie, and we're like, okay. And we're just looking at the views, because last time I saw it was when you posted it, and right now it's like about 2,000 views, and I was like, okay, this is like 1 month. What? And it's still growing. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm actually really surprised at how well that video has done, because granted, the person who sang the song liked the video and posted it on his social media. I was like, you guys should check this out.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That I loved the reaction to it. So so that was cool. So I got a lot of views from that. But the fact that I just like it's my biggest video that is not a music video right now, because my page still has like, I actually need to segment.
Has some crazy views.
Yeah. So I need to segment my page. I don't know how I'm going to do it, because I can't put everything on there. Like, if I still want to go back to music, I can't be putting music on there to reactions. It will be like really scattered. So I need to figure out. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep building content on my channel until it gets to 1,000 and where I can monetize. And then when I monetize, then I can segment what I'm doing, and then like make a new channel for like music videos or something like that. So,
yes.
So that's what.
When you can build an audience, like I see that people do this like in one day after they've built an audience. Like, hey, we're starting a new channel for this particular thing, and in one day they get monetized. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
I've been working on this thing for like 5 years, and I'm still not there. And you, in like 30 seconds, just a plug, you just get all your audience to scoot over, and you're already like 100K. I'm like,
it is as well. What we're doing is we just have to remember that the more we create value, when you create value, people don't have to see the value immediately, but if it's valuable, somebody will find it, and when somebody finds it that clicks into it, it will grow. So it's just to keep your mind. This is valuable. How do I make it more valuable? How do I make my content better? And that's kind of what I try to figure out when I'm moving with things. So yes,
amen to that. Yeah, and I think that has really, really brushed a lot into what I do. Like, I'm like, okay, how do I try and make this thing more valuable? Like, how do I try and get, like, the podcast? Like, I've been focusing a lot on YouTube, but I've been translating the skills to podcast. Okay, so what can I now talk about that people will want to, like, click on and check out for many years to come? So, trying to get out of the rut of just, like, I know my stories are cool, but, I mean, if I can tell other people's stories, too, that would actually go
that would actually be great. So, I like that. I like that. I really appreciate what you do, man. It's not just because you're my brother, but I appreciate what you do a lot. So
ooh, thank you very much.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys don't know, is Tuoyo's podcast is why I'm doing my podcast, because I saw him do his. I saw his setup and I was like, wait, I can do this. And he pointed me in the right direction. When I was struggling with Audacity to figure out how to edit, he was the one that pointed me to all the steps and stuff. So he is the main reason I'm doing podcasting right now. So shout out to
praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Ooh.
Shout out to Dr. T.
Come on. I think that's like one of the most valuable things is community. Like when you can build a community of like-minded people, like podcasters, like I see all the big channels, like they all know each other for some reason. Yeah. And if we can start doing this, I know like the 101 podcast. I haven't heard from the 101 podcast for a while now.
Yeah.
I hope Fedro gets back into it.
Yeah. Fedro, please get back into it. We
get back on the game.
Yeah, we miss you.
We need the third person.
Yeah, we miss you.
Come on.
We miss you.
I know you're busy with school, but get back in.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
So next question I guess I will ask is, how is work treating you in Newcastle?
Work is good. Work is work. I think sometimes you get into the disillusion that you always have to love what you do. It's sometimes when you're growing, You don't have to love what you do, but you just have to do it well to a point where you excel, so that you can leverage the work you're doing now to do the work that you want to do in the future. So that's what I'm doing right now in my position. I'm not going to say the name of my company, but I work and I see myself learning stuff. Even sometimes I don't enjoy the work, but I see myself learning, and I see it's like applicable things to apply to other things that I'm going to try to do later on in life. So that's one people get caught up in the fact of, oh, I need to enjoy myself. Enjoying yourself is cool, but you also have to realize that with growth comes pain. You cannot grow without pain. If you always want to just be comfortable, if babies want to be comfortable always, they won't get up to walk, because walking hurts when you fall. But you have to fall a couple of times to understand how to walk. It's part of the movement. So so like my job right now is cool. I enjoy parts of it. I don't enjoy all of it, but I'm appreciative of it because I'm learning. So
honestly, that's good. And that baby analogy is so true for many things in life. Like, I look at like the podcast industry and like the YouTube industry, and I compare, because the YouTube industry has been around a lot longer than the podcasting industry. And now you have these gurus that teach you all about YouTubing and like, oh yeah, do this, do that. And I'm like, how do they learn this stuff? It's by trying and failing.
Yep.
And it's kind of like they're trying to like some of them try to sell you like a shortcut. Oh yeah, this is a shortcut. And I'm like, I don't know if it works for some. I'm guessing it works for some people, but I think the learning process is where actually the learning happens, in the falling down. Say someone tells you that you don't need to fall at all, I'm like, you still need to fall somewhere. I don't know how, but
it's necessary.
That's where YouTube comes in. It's necessary because like the YouTube thing is like very, like I did a search. I searched for, what did I search for like today? How to why you need transcripts on YouTube, and the videos on podcasts. The videos that came were the oldest one was like 3 years old. And I was like, whoa, this is crazy. If you type anything on YouTube, like how to record a YouTube video, like it can span as way back to like 8 years. Like it's a lot longer lifespan. So like those who are getting into the podcast niche are actually at this is the very beginning. So these are like the OGs of podcasting right now.
Yeah.
There's
really
no entry level to get monetized, and you just have to be creative, which I need to be more of to get creative. Hey, PayPal, your links in the description below.
Links in the description below.
Under the anointing. I mean, y'all will be there too. Tytanium and Tuoyo will be there. If you are led, come on, drop something. Drop something.
Drop something.
Do something new in our life. So I need to get creative about that. But there's no entry level to monetization. There's no like people are not really that concerned about the stats or like how long people listen to your episodes. It's just really a growing process, and I think that it has so much opportunity. If it's put in right. So I'm trying to like recalibrate my mind towards like the future of podcasting, like one of the OGs, like I'll be doing podcasting for you 1 more year.
That's the thing people don't get, is because they see big people like Joe Rogan, Joe Budden, like big.
And I heard about this new one. Call Her Daddy. I think he just did something big recently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Spotify just signed them. I've not heard it, but
okay,
I just like a link. Like Spotify just signed them, I think.
Yeah. So when you see those people, you think, like podcasting is full. No, podcasting isn't full at all. No. The only thing,
it's just starting.
Yeah, it's just starting. Only thing you have to do is come up with unique ideas. People want to hear your voice. Like my commercial is my commercial for Anchor on my podcast is trust me, people want to hear your voice, and there's no better way to start doing it right now. So talking, just giving your perspective on the world. And if you find a clever, cool way to do it, people will listen to you. Because now in the world of like in the world of consumption, Like, people want to hear something when they're going to work. People want to hear something when they're just randomly doing something. So these are things that will happen and will continue to happen. And if you have a nice, chill voice, great for you. Get into podcasting. You don't even have to say
honestly, like, oh,
yeah. You don't even have to say anything interesting.
Voice we needed.
Yeah, dude, people just listen to you because I just like how this guy sounds. Just
like his voice.
Yeah, I just like his voice. Yeah, so